Hey, so I figured I would do a quick live stream, and basically talk about what the heck the Cool Ass Items Club is, which is basically the Patreon reformat. Ooh, Patreon. Instead of doing a typical Patreon where we're offering up exclusive content, I figured we'd do the Hagen's Alleyway and offer, the exclusive items, because I have a lot of crazy shit that I do with my Kickstarters. So why not offer it up? Let me see if I can add some people. Maybe switch this camera so it's not, so that way it's not like crazy like backward shirts and all that, because that's definitely going on right now. What I'm gonna do right now is basically talk about why we restructured. Let's post that up. And yeah, so why the restructure for the Patreon? Originally, the Patreon was somewhere where I could literally test the waters with the Culture Chronicles. That was the key. Video game Culture Chronicles, I was trying to see. Um, Basically, I don't know if I can flip flop this thing now. Let me see. Yeah, we could do Dance Party maybe. Check out the game room. Um, so yeah, the original one was to allow me to test the waters with the video game Culture Chronicles. I released 90, 91 with it. Worked pretty well, but as Hagen's Alleys has gotten big, the books have gotten more popular. I wanted to change it to a rewards based system, so that way literally people can get rewarded based on whatever they want. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over what each one is, so that way there's a nice little video here. Um, so first of all, nothing is changing with the books. So the books are still gonna always be on Kickstarter. They're still gonna be based on the page size, the pricing. So not like all, like one guy was saying that all the books are $60 now. I was like, no. The giant books will be $60, but the normal books will still be the $40. So like for the smaller book runs. So the books aren't changing at all. This Kickstarters allow you to get cool stuff. So basically, I said, this is for cool stuff. Please read. I've just been brainstorming how to work the Kickstarter so it's reward based, so that way everybody can, get cool stuff. So my book releases, I've released multiple ones throughout the year for the past couple of years. I've released 4, maybe 5 some years, but what I want to do is when I do it monthly, I want it to be cheap enough so after 3 months, people can start getting the items as I release them. So to quote unquote, how did I put it? To unlock, once you donate 3 months, once you support for 3 months, you are in the club, the Cool Ass Items Club. Um, so basically, every tier though, as you go up to them, compound up to the $20 a month level. So that way, if you do one, you get the stuff. You do two, you get all the stuff in the one and below. So the first one's your thanks tier, your typical thanks. Now with that, you basically get early access to VGBS. We upload them earlier on archive.org, but then I post them later on Hagen's Alley with the screenshots, and it goes in the RSS feed for the podcast apps. But as soon as Kyle finishes editing, they go into an archive link. So as soon as he sends me that link, I'll just publish that to the backers, just as a quick link. It's nothing like exclusive, but it'll be a convenience factor, and just for supporting the podcast will make things really convenient. You can get early access to edited episodes. Also, your name will be added to a new Patreon specific section of the book. So when I do another book in the back, I'll have a Patreon section. That'll be for every Patreon. So at the $5 a month club, we're going to do the contributor club. So basically, if you do this one right here, you don't have to do the contribution on the Kickstarters. You can just be part of the contributor club here, and you always be able to contribute with whatever books I do. That includes books where I don't normally have contributors. You can also contribute to it by being part of the contributor club. You'll be part of the editing crew. I have things in the works with other publications, and you'll be able to contribute with me with that as well. So keep that in mind, that there's stuff that'll be announced down the line that I'm participating in. If you're part of the contributor club, you get to do that. You also can come on an episode of VGBS. So that was a popular tier with our VGBS Kickstarter. So you can come on an episode of VGBS. Now that's every quarter. If you want to come on there, if you're a contributor, every quarter you can come on VGBS and come hang out with us. You can also contribute articles or post your videos on HagensAlley.com. Typically, I was only having YouTubers do that in the past, but now you'll be able to do that as a contributor here. You can also do that. So that's at this level, and all the way down you can do this. So if you support a higher tier than this, you have the opportunity to do all of these things. It also means that there'll be a lot of craziness with VGBS. So at $10, you got the Bonus Items Club. So I don't know if people realize, but there's a lot of bonus items that I have that I release or I take to conventions, or so I have a few over here. So with the Complete SNES, we had Kickstarter items, bookmarks. These are all backward because I'm crazy. But basically stickers, bookmarks. I've gotten these from Saru Maru and Jesse Hernandez and the guys from Henshin Engine. They make buttons and stuff. So like whenever I get any of these, you get the bonus items. That's however many I get, you get them. I'll make a big goodie bag and I will mail them out to you every month. Shipping's included in this. I didn't do international, so please try to be reasonable with the international shipping. But I'm not worried about it because you're contributing, you're supporting. But that's the Bonus Items Club. You also have access to reserve or purchase any and all available proof copies that I may have. So you can reserve or purchase them. And that includes any kind of LEs I do, any wooden boxes, copies of future releases, and if I have any extra ones, you're available to purchase those as well. So basically, if I have anything sitting around that I might have, that I still have, because I do have some proof copies and things here still, if you're interested in those, you can get those as well. So there's that option on the Bonus Items Club. That one is $10 a month. So then that would be essentially $30. You start getting all the bonus item madness. The $20 a month, you get the Proof Backer Club. So basically, at $20, you're guaranteed a copy of every limited edition book proof that I do. So when I do a book proof, I use those for the editing. Typically for the book, they're usually raw, unedited, initial cuts of my books. I only do typically a couple whenever I do those. So if you do the $20 a month Proof Backer Club tier, you're guaranteed a copy of each one, plus everything below. So basically, when I do the NES Compendium, if you were part of the Proof Backer Club, you get the proof automatically. I'll have your address or whatever, you get it. And that means that, if I do one every quarter you're getting the book. If I do two of them in a quarter like I just did, you'll get two of them. So keep in mind this is all structured, so I don't have deadlines and things. So, but as I get things done, like even when we're doing the VGBS gaming podcast, there's a lot of bonus items that are coming with this one. So basically, the Proof Backer Club. So for the $40 a month, it's the Wooden Box Club. So wooden boxes that I've been doing. These are laser etched wooden boxes. This is a demo one, but the ones that come out are going to be lacquered. They fit NES boxes. You'll be guaranteed a premium box, every single premium box that I ever do in the future, and I have some that are coming out soon. You'll get those if you're part of the Wooden Box Club. So basically, that includes both book and game boxes, because I am in the work for book boxes as well as game boxes. You can also purchase any previous non-limited boxes that are available at cost. So basically, if you want any of the old boxes that I've done, like Black Box Challenge, you can get it. It's not sold out. I'll allow it, and I'll make the order for whoever's part of the Wooden Box Club. I know some people are obsessed with the stuff, so wanted to make it easy. The limited edition club, so guaranteed copies of any LEs I create. So some people, I don't know if you're aware that I've been doing a few different games. So basically, I've done Kami Killer, which went with the limited edition Best of Homebrew box set, and I did a MilesCon cartridge, where it was a Choose Your Own Adventure cartridge. Both of those were limited in nature, and I'm going to continue to do more of these type of literary Nintendo games. Well, at this one is $60 a month. You're guaranteed any LE that I create, which includes books, games, and boxes. So if I do a limited edition box, guaranteed. If I do any type of thing, such as right here, like promotion items, like I did a promotion item for the complete SNES. These ended up going to the first 10 backers on the complete SNES Kickstarter. You'll be in there too. I'll do extras. So it won't be limited to 10, it'll be limited to 12 if there's 2 of those. It's pretty high tier, and as we get higher, I expect it'll only be the really obsessed. But still a cool item. That's why I wanted to have this right over here. The $80 a month is when we start to get crazy. It's a leather cover club. So anytime I do a leather cover, you will get the opportunity to get one as they come out. You can also get any special leather covers, such as color. When I do these, you'll get the option to do these as well, because the leather guy doesn't do color as much anymore. I can't offer it to the normal backers, but if we do it as a specialty tier, we can make exceptions. These are literally the normal complete NES book here, but just with a leather cover over it. Really cool way to make your book look classy and classic. So that one's at $80 a month. Still a little bit expensive, but the covers do cost typically that anyways. So there is that when you compound it quarterly. Trying to tier everything towards quarterly. So I'm trying to do new releases every quarter, whether that be a game or a book or something. This is also to keep a little pressure on me to make sure I'm continuing to make new stuff. Finally, the creme de la creme de la creme, the Tome Club. So the Tome Club, the leather-bound tome, where you have everything in here from the Super Nintendo. These suckers are super expensive to make. $120 a month. You'll get every tome that's released. Now these are a little crazier. These things cost like $500 a piece to even do. So here you're actually getting at a discounted rate. So it'd be like $360, which is actually cutting. It's a cost for me, but $120 a month is a lot to back on a Patreon. So I was like, nobody's really gonna probably do that. But if you do, you get the tomes. So this is old school style. This is a classic book style. It's rebound. All the books are rebound into actual classic high quality leather. There's leather care instructions on the inside, how to take care of your books and all that fun. So basically that's a 15-minute down and dirty of what the Patreon is. Books are still going to Kickstarter. That's why I did the Freudian slip. So you'll still have to get your books at Kickstarter, but this is for the people who want all the bonus items without having to deal with that every time. You just worry about getting the books. And support. If I get one person to support on the thanks, I'm cool. If people back stuff, then I have to keep track of it, and I'll keep track of who wants what cool items, and I'll have a nice little Excel spreadsheet to do that. But this is nothing that's a make or break for any of my projects. This is literally a bonus for anybody who wants to support me. It's not a thing to garner extra craziness. I'm literally trying to do everything so that way not only do you support at a cooler level, more intimate level, because you get to participate in the books. So say you get the, I don't know, let's say you want to get the, so I would say the Proof Backer Club is probably a cool one. Not only do you get the Proof Backer Club, but you also get to do all of the bonus items. You get to do all the contributions, and you get all the thanks stuff with all the early access to all the episodes. Like, you get all of that just for supporting the one thing. So it all compounds into craziness. So any of these crazy items, whether you want the tomes, the leather covers, the boxes, the proofs, or the LEs, you can do any of those 5 things, and you get all that extra stuff on top of it. So it's like a pretty big value there. Just try to make it cool. If you do, great. And I appreciate each and every one of you. The total right now that shows is from the old Patreon. As you notice, I haven't done a Culture Chronicles in a while because the 92 Culture Chronicles will be going to Kickstarter just like a normal book. And then all the bonus items, I want to handle all the bonus items in Patreon. We may get there. Depends. If you all support on Patreon, it's going to Patreon. If you don't, then it may go into Kickstarter. But I'd like to streamline the Kickstarters to make them more simplistic if I can. Makes sense to me. I may offer more things in here. So say we do in the LEs. I mean, I hang out, and I know Moto's Glass. He may want to do a limited edition glassware run. You know what? I'll support it if people are supporting it, because every quarter, backers are getting something. That's the thing. So, say, I don't know, the complete Genesis is taking me a 6 months to do, and I don't have a book in that quarter. Well, I will find something. I will get with somebody. I will get with somebody who's a game creator. I will get with somebody who does leather work or boxes or something cool, and all my backers will get something. I will find something cool for everybody because I owe it to you if you're supporting to at least make it worth your while. So if you have any questions, put it in the comments. Link, comment, subscribe, like, do share with all your friends. And let's try to get, stuff going a little crazy and viral. That'd be cool. Appreciate it, and thank you.